Hey guys, it's Psyche D. Welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you here. Don't know why I'm talking like a robot. You have to excuse me. I'm in my Sunday comfies. I was literally just cleaning out my bathrooms, my toilets and all that. And I literally got stopped dead in my tracks and said, I'm going to do my YouTube video now. So welcome to the real world. I am going to channel some guidance from Spirit today. Once again, it's going to be timeless. I am not putting any more time stamps on my videos or my insights. So you might want to go back and rewatch it later on or whatever. But yeah, no more time stamps. This is an open message for the Mass Conscious Collective. This is for anyone, especially those who subscribe or comment or like or share, because you are actually investing energy into my channel, which is the energy that I'm technically reading for, because I'm an energy reader, not a mind reader, so to speak. And with all the kafufa that's happening in the world today, it'd be really interesting to see what comes out in these messages. So as this is going to be a general message, please, once again, take what you need. If it doesn't fit, leave the rest. It is psychic work. I have the ability to predict things in the future for people. Typically, they're possibilities, but at the end of the day, you're the creator of your own reality. What you put into your life is what you're going to get, no matter what I say or any other reader says. So yeah, take the messages that suit, take the guidance that suits, apply it to your life and enjoy. All right, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely and securely and full protection to offer the Mass Conscious Collective, anybody who's watching this, anyone who really thrives from putting effort and time and energy into their life, something they need to know from this moment forth. All right, I'm starting out. I'm going to use the Monology, the Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle deck today. So let's get cracking. That felt like they were sticking that card. I think some of you may have to go and check out my little post I did quickly yesterday on my Instagram and Facebook page, but we've got the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So if you are getting caught up in all this riffraff at the moment with all the protests and all that in Australia anyway, I'm not very worldly. I don't watch the news or anything, so I'm sorry if I plead ignorant to anything happening overseas. But if you are going through a hard time on a global scale, so to speak, or as an individual on your own journey, please know that the end of a tough cycle is approaching. This came out yesterday because I felt really uneasy yesterday. I was feeling a really anxiety, and it wasn't me. I'm living my dream, so to speak, but it was just the mass conscious energies. I was feeling really anxious, so I had to pull some cards and ask Spirit what was going on, and then decided to share them. So if you head over to my Facebook page and that, you will see what was written there. Basically, Spirit are telling us all that we only have control over ourselves, and that at this time we're meant to mind our own business, allow the universe to take over. It is a massive process, so to speak, but I feel like it's the release of mass conscious ego to be replaced with more brighter light and hope, so to speak. So the tough cycle is approaching. So make sure that everybody, that you are holding your vision for the future, regardless of what's going on right now. I feel like I'm talking about what's happening in the world and what's happening to you in your own life, because a lot of people are focused too much on what's happening in other states and stuff, and half of it doesn't even affect you as an individual. Come back to yourself, ground yourself, know where you are, follow the rules, go by the book, just do what's right, protect yourself. They told me before, just before I made my cuppa, before I jumped on here too, that it's really important that you maybe focus more so on boosting your immunity these days, because I mean, it is the C word, but you know, there's going to be bigger, badder, probably more vicious things in the future anyway. So at the end of the day, it's going to be up to our own health as to how we handle that, so to speak. So yes, take some time out and boost your immunity, change your diet. So I'm working on that myself this week, especially as the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Oh Jesus, they all just literally want to jump out. Yeah, look at that, adjustments are required. So this is a perfect opportunity if you want to see the bright side of all this, and that's what my purpose and passion is. Have a look at the bright side, have a look at your own life and understand where some adjustments need to be made, especially regarding your thought process. You know, are you a victim of this calamity that's going on? Are you an active participant in it? Or are you somebody who's taken the higher ground, soothing and serving your own highest good, highest purpose and all that, but making certain adjustments that you may need to make? If you have to wear a mask, wear a fucking mask. Whoop-de-doo. Why get into the kerfuffle of it all? I'm not going to go there because I feel this is going to get debatable. But adjustments are, mate, I say focus on your health and your well-being. Focus on doing things, looking at things, practicing things, eating things, hanging around things, whatever these things are for you. Make your own adjustments to suit your own life so we can get through this quicker rather than through all this chaos and conflict. We've got Show the World the Real You, and the real you is a positive extension of source energy. You know, you came here full of life, full of positive intention, thriving in well-being, and over the years it's just been undone by, you know, external events, the way you were raised, things other people have made you to believe, all that sort of stuff. So please remember who you really are. You are here for a good time, not a long time, so to speak, and to follow your intuition. And it's time to show the world the real you, especially if you are a light worker. I went on this in the last video, but if you are a light worker or you add inject positive service into the world and you're not quite doing it yet, I feel like it's more so those who are doing this as a hobby or as a sideline sort of gig. Please, at the moment, with what's going on, it's really time for you to rise up. I've spoken to a lot of people about this over the last week because I seem to have a lot of light workers who are booking readings with me. It's just like attracts like, but everybody's sort of doing the same thing. And what I'm finding is that a lot of these people aren't confident enough or whatever. So the main, sorry, I'm getting too much. The main message that Spirit were giving to those light workers or anyone of service, you know, it can be nurses, anybody who adds value to other people's lives in some way and wants better for them, you are being guided at the moment to maybe do something that will help you boost your confidence in sharing the love, in sharing the message, in sharing what you have to offer. The main bit of guidance that Spirit come through with that for me was, you know, start a blog, call it something different. And you basically are sitting anonymously behind a screen, but you're still projecting that intention and that love and that light out there. So you don't have to be on screen. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be doing anything like that. But the message is to, if you can, find some way that you're comfortable with. A, it'll boost your self-esteem and your confidence in doing what you do and showing the world the real you. And B, whoever's meant to receive it will receive it. And that's what the world needs. We need a big injection of, you know, well-being, and because they just told me the word goodness, and they show me fruits with that. So I do feel like we are all being guided instead of focusing so much on the vaccines and focusing on, you know, whatever the shit that's going on, so to speak. Focus on fruit, vegetables, eating well, boosting your immunity, getting out in the sunshine, showing gratitude, doing all those daily practices, go to the beach, soak in the water, have sea salt baths if you can, all that sort of stuff. There's so many things, and I should create a list and put it on my website. There are so many things that you can choose other than choosing to vibrate in fear and lack and worry and concern, all that sort of stuff. All that is becoming a bigger virus than what this fucking COVID is. It's really frustrating me. But anyway, please have faith in your dreams. See, have faith in your dreams and hold your vision. Please don't let whatever's going on around you externally affect you and your dreams and your goals and your desires. Because what we're going through at the moment is a process. If you want to see the bright side once again, you are giving this time and this ability and the opportunity to really tap into self and see what you're passionate about and what serves your purpose, what's going to raise your vibration, because the end of a tough cycle is approaching anyway. It's time for us to show the real you, and it's just that adjustments need to be required, and people are resisting this, and this is what I think is causing the most upheaval in the mass conscious energies anyway. So take that as you want. Yeah, they're telling me a lot of people are feeling this pull, but the energy of that mass conscious is very overriding, if you know what I mean. And I think that's a bloody shame. I really do. You know, there's still things that you can do that are positive. Do those. All right, Spirit, let's use the wisdom of the Oracle. What sort of wisdom do you have for us right now? Oh, no, well, if they're meant to come out, they come out again. Too much of a chunk there. All right, this one wants to poke out. So we've got exchanging gifts. This has been coming up all the time. To give love, okay, these are the words they just gave me straight up. To receive love, you've got to give love. To want freedom, you've got to give that freedom. To get peace, you're going to have to give peace. whatever you're asking the universe for, unfortunately, majority of you are vibrating in the fear of never having it again. So this exchanging of gifts can mean two things to me. It means you've got to be the vibrational vessel that's going to attract into your life what you're asking for, or you are going to receive some gifts. So you are entering a relationship, or you receiving some new friendships, or you're receiving karmic rewards where gifts are going to be exchanged. Gifts don't always have to be just presents and monetary things. It may be just time. You may just gift your time to somebody else, and then when you need it, someone will gift their time to you. It's this reciprocity energy that's coming through with that card for me. So if you've been lacking that, please know that it's going to come in for you. Random, but they told me that a lot of people are going to come out of catty situations. So if that's you, if you've been, because I'm here, it's that's combative energy. If that's you, you're going to step out of that. Yeah, look, we're between worlds right now because this change is coming. I've been bragging about it. Go watch my other videos. I'm not even going to touch on that because I don't feel like there's a flow in which I'm going today. But, show the world the real you. We are all given the time at the moment, whether you're in lockdown or whether you do have restrictions in place. Whatever your situation is, you can look at that and look at the injustice and the unfairness of it all. That's your choice. But you're going to stay over here, or you can come over to the good side with us and look at the bright side and know that there are still things that you can do. You haven't got shackles on. You're not in a jail cell. You're not imprisoned by any means like that. You still have the freedom to go places in your imagination. You still have the freedom to walk outside for an hour. There are so many different things. You can use this time to learn a different language, to gain a new perspective, to read books, to get caught up in ideas and all that sort of stuff. We are in between worlds because this shift is coming in the next couple of months. I can feel it in my waters. I've been predicting it for donkeys. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. I hate using the word stuck because logistically we are never stuck because energy is forever moving. But what we do is it's kind of like we're an emotional river, and we can get our flow going, and then all this stuff that we focus on, it become big boulders and they block our path and we become resistant. Our flow can't keep going. So take this time out to see, how can I remove this boulder? How can I remove these rocks? You do the big stuff and then you'll just be left with pebbles, and then you'll start, oh man, my throat's choking up. Then you'll, I just saw a spirit walk past me. Let's scare the shit out of myself. And then you'll start flowing again. Oh my God. Rack off. Look at that. We got to imagine. So it's a time for imagination. Imagine the world that you want to live in. Imagine the environment you want to live in. Imagine what your life looks like for you. Whatever we're all imagining as a mass conscious right now is coming to life, and what's evident of it. So many people are screaming out for freedom right now. That's the mass conscious energy. Yes, they're not going about it in the right way, probably with the protests and all that, but how else are people going to do it? So, time to reach for the stars. The stars are still aligning for us. Us as individuals need to focus on our own goals and dreams and different ways of doing things, and try to stick on the bright side as possible as you can. That's part of the adjustments are required. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. And I hope I can just be the catalyst and the real life example of somebody who's practicing what she's preaching. And as much as I give you the messages every time I post or whatever, I'm taking it on myself and I'm making the little adjustments I can as well. So hopefully in the coming months, I can sit there and say, look, I did it and this is what happened. I have done it before. If people knew my circumstances, but that's another video. But please use your imagination. Allow your imagination. Look, we got loyal hearts, so something's going to come in your favor. They're telling everybody to get wiser. You make wiser decisions, wiser choices for yourself. If that's you, I want to really, and you're not seeing the evidence of this yet because I don't feel you are. It's a psychic thing. I feel like that you're going to start lining up with loyal people if you haven't in the past. There's a real wisdom word attached to this. Because it goes back to reading books and becoming wiser and getting knowledge, and knowledge is power and all that sort of stuff. And you don't have to, well, you can if you want, but they're saying it's not necessary to go and splurge all of your thoughts and all of your opinions and all that 16 times a day on social media platforms and all that, because what you're doing is just feeding the fear. That's why I can't be on social media that much right now. And it's really hard because I want to come back and reply to people and stuff. But the energy is just like, nah, you can't get on there. I get on there for like 10 minutes, do a quick like, and then I get back off again because it's just, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so we got breathe. So we are like lotus flowers right now. We are coming out of the muddy, shitty water, and we are going to transition into something a little bit more positive, a little bit more open, a little bit more free. It's happening, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm seeing the colours green and pink and red and a little bit of yellow and all that sort of stuff. So if you are struggling right now, maybe a bit of colour therapy. I don't know much about that, but if you want to Google it, you can. But they're telling me colour therapies to affect your energy, so that they're going to help. But also breathing. Like so many people are so stressed and so anxious and stuff, they're not breathing properly. So you might want to do a bit of breath work as well. It's just to get us through this tyranny, they said. Just to get through this until the dust settles a little bit, because I feel like it will. I really do feel like it will. I think this cycle is going to end. We need to trust in the higher power because they do have our back. Follow your intuition, of course. They just told me the word divine unions, and I want to go back to this loyal heart. So if you are single and you have been looking, you will probably find someone that you are really aligned with or reconnect with, because this, they're telling me this relationship is heaven sent. If it's not a relationship, so to speak, it may be friendships. So maybe people who are on the same page, who have the same passions and desires and goals and that as you do. What I love is what Spirit are telling me with these two cards is they're trying to bring some fucking unity back into this world. You know, there's been so much dissection, so much separation, so much, there's a contrast in energies clearly. You've got some people who are out there trying to spread the light as hard as they can and doing what they can and all that. But then you've got the people that are full of hate and fear and resistance and, making big hairy deals out of nothing, so to speak. So please know that a Spirit's way of bringing unity back is to start bringing positive, wise counsel, they just said, wise counsel back into the lives of other people. So I've got a feeling that's also in touch with this information that's going to come in. I keep seeing it around August, September. Something's going to be illuminated, something's going to be highlighted, which will break the chain in some way. So we still have not for you. So if this is you and you're still holding on to thoughts, people, places, things that aren't for you, you are being asked to let them go, because once you let them go and you release them and you replace them with something better, here's your fortune cookie. Here's something real, of something significant. I feel like I am reading for love in this spread for people, like whether it's an intimate relationship or just some new friendships. I feel like if you are holding on to past baggage, past energies, past hurts, anything of that nature, if you work on soothing that and releasing that from your life, it will be replaced with better, bigger and better, wise, trusting, loyal hearts. Definitely. So Spirit are asking you to come back to the here and now. Focus on yourself. Stay in your own sort of bubble here and focus on the things that you can do. Focus on the things that will make you feel better. Really focus on boosting your immunity, getting healthy, getting out into the sunshine, enjoying Mother Earth. It costs nothing. It absolutely costs nothing to do that. But people really, really, really need to start focusing on future well-being rather than current destruction and past mishaps, past failures, whether it was from the government or whoever. We need to start the future well-being. We need to start focusing on our future well-being. And I, hand on heart, vow to do that from this moment on, even though I do it predominantly anyway. But I do get sucked down this little rabbit hole sometimes, because I get so frustrated that, life's a choice and people choose other than, but that's their choice. I just think it's a bloody shame. I really do. So I come back to the here and now and focus on what you can do. Yeah, look at that, you do that, and people's ships are starting to come in. The more you focus on all this absence, you're robbing yourself of what's coming in for you that is juicy. There's this partnership, and I'm going to stick with the relationship side here. I think a lot of you are going to align up with a partner. And I feel like some people have been waiting forever. So if you are someone who has been waiting but has been doing the work and you're getting to know yourself pretty well, because like will attract like. So if you're still insecure, unsure, have a bit of resistance to the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you bat for, who cares? Love is love. But please know that you will attract from a space of who you are. So just be mindful of that coming in, but it's coming in anyway. It's coming in. It'll either come in and be nice and new and rosy and enjoyable and pleasurable, and that one wanted to flip over, yep. Or if you're still vibrating fear, lack, worry, concern, mistrust, all that sort of stuff, then you may find a similar person just in a different costume, so to speak. So just be very mindful of that. We do have the Page of Cups. This is that new dawn. It's a page. It's very early starting card. Follow your intuition. A higher power is around us now, man. So find your faith. Stick in your faith no matter what it is. Even if you don't have a faith and you're sort of curious or whatever, talk to your past loved ones. They are there in non-physical with the highest power that all of us as on a conscious level here in the 3D have. So please, I can see emotionally more peaceful passage. Great English, Danielle. I can see a more peaceful passage coming in for everybody, but it's up to you whether you want to jump on that ship and cruise into the dock with us, who are just doing what we can do and protecting ourselves and boosting our future well-being and looking after our immunity systems and strengthening our souls and looking at the bright side and, expecting positive outcomes, all that sort of stuff, or you're there on the other end. Wah! Look at that. Temperance. It's a full circle. The rainbows are going to come back out. There's going to be sunshine again. There's going to be freedom again. We're going to be topped up with what we need as individuals and as mass conscious. I can't tell you what this mass conscious thing is because I feel like it's something that's all out of all of our control. But Spirit is saying, don't worry, we've got it. We're going to handle it. It's going to happen. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. But I feel like a lot of you, if you choose to shift your perspective and your focus into well-being, into the other side of where you are now, I'm guaranteeing you will not regret it. You will thrive in it. It's going to bring abundance and love and joy and prosperity, and we are the creators of our own reality. And I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't care whether you got 10 cents in the bank or 10 million. I don't care if you can do it. You can do it. There's so many ways of doing it. And maybe I should do that as my post next week, just sort of start helping people with that, because we've got the world. See, everything's coming full circle. At the moment, we're going through a big cleanup, so to speak. It's an energetic cleanup. But what's happening is that it's a natural process, and all the fear-based mongerers out there are amplifying it. They're enhancing it. They're making it worse for everybody. If everyone just did the right thing first up, and that's what's right for them as individuals, then this crisis probably didn't have to get as big as it has. But hey, can't control the world, can we? But for those who are doing the right thing, you're looking after yourself, you're boosting your energy, boosting your vitality, your energy is going to increase, your ships are going to start coming in, you will start being drip fed and gathering your resources, and the world to me is something coming full circle. It is going to come full circle, so you can go kicking or screaming, and you get to see there's 2 circles here. It's going to be the end of a chapter, a new dawn. It's coming in. You've got to get selfish. You've got to worry about yourself and your family first and foremost. If you don't believe in all that sort of stuff, fine. Stop fighting it. Accept your decision and go back to your daily routine. I'll probably get hives. I get so frustrated. Just make your choice. If you choose not to get vaccinated, fine. Go about your daily business with the rules that are in place at the moment. Why get amongst it? Why comment on every post? Why keep that active in your vibration? Everyone's going to do what they want to do anyway. They really are. So why fight against each other? It's just ugly and it's unnecessary. Yeah, look at that. Justice is coming. So you need to cut out this bullshit, this fighting, this arguing, this injustice, so to speak. Everyone's going to do what they want to do anyway. It's up to you to do the right thing. And if you're sitting there basking in your well-being, showing gratitude for what you have, expecting and being optimistic about having more and more and more, know that balance is coming, all that sort of stuff, justice is going to go in your favour. It really will. Mind your own business, Spirit is saying. Mind your own business. Because this change is coming anyway, and there are going to be a lot of gooses, a lot of people out there that look like gooses because they followed something that was just amplified by mass conscious energy. It wasn't actually a real thing. I don't even know what this is because I don't watch the news. But we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So the economy, the economy will pick up. Your financial endeavours are going to take off. The Knight to me represents a very slow-moving energy. So if you have been wanting to launch something or get something out there, change jobs, move house, do all that sort of stuff, please know, as I like to look on the bright side, that the money or the finances or the opportunities are going to come in. I feel like I'm stepping out of that vinegar, that bitter tasting environment, or that energy, and I'm stepping into honey. It's like I'm going to be sitting here like the goddess that I am by the end of the year, eating my grapes, drinking my wine, and I won't do that because that's not who I am. But I'll probably be having a beer and a pie or something. But anyway, I'll be sitting there lapping up the rewards from what I've put into my life right now, and I hope that you are going to do the same thing. I really do, because that's how I see it. That's how I can see it being. You are the creator of your own reality. You'll hear me say it a million times. Even during these times, you can still create. You can still manifest. You can still get what you want. And Spirit is saying, hey, it may be slow going, like at least 18 months, 2 years, but it's fucking coming. It's coming. And I did this on the Spiritual Events Directory page on Thursday night. He's that horse. It's like a lot of people are just about to take some ownership of their life, take control, become the Lone Ranger, so to speak, flip their saddle over their horse, and they're going to jump on and go for a bit of a ride. You know, you're going to ride towards well-being and stability and security and all that sort of stuff, and leave the others behind. If they want to stay there in the little cesspool of fear and worry and all that sort of stuff, let them. Let them. You don't have to be part of that. Yep. Take control. Ace of Swords. Take control. Use that sword. Cut out the bullshit. Focus on health and well-being overall, and use your wise discernment, obviously. Follow the rules. Wear a fucking mask and just do so because that's just the right thing to do. And that balance will come in for you. Yep, look, Ace of Wands. Here's a victory card. It's a worldly victory card. We're going to get out of this. Please, I don't want you to go there kicking and screaming and causing yourselves more dis-ease, ill health, and that. Half of you aren't even getting COVID or aren't even subjected to it, but you're having heart issues and you're having physical issues, aches, pains, worry, sickness, headaches, all that sort of stuff, because you're vibrating in this energy that is really not necessary, in this worry and fear. Most illnesses are caused from emotional imbalances of some sort. So, come to the good side. Come to the good side. Yeah, look, use your strength. Use your strength to stand in your power. Strip back the veils. Show the world the real you. You are healthy. You are well-being. You are prosperous. You are abundant. You can be, do, have whatever you set your mind to, regardless of what's going on out there. Mind your own business. Stay in your cave. Do what you have to do. You can't control this, Spirit keeps saying. You can't control this, and you need to know. You need to know that you can't control this. It's a natural process. That one really flicked out. It's a natural process. It is what it is. We need to follow the process. We need to find our faith. We need to do all the other side of the rainbow stuff. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family, and do it because you want a better life for yourself. Otherwise, you will go down that other hole of vibrating in the fear and the worry, and that's when you get dis-ease, like headaches, migraines, aching bones. They still show me heart palpitations, all that sort of stuff. That is so unnecessary. So unnecessary for most of you. And please know that if you do follow the good path, the healthy path or whatever, you're going to be rewarded threefold. We've got the Three of Pentacles. This is people wanting what I got. So if you are a business, or you are a healer, or you offer a service that adds value to the life of other people and has the potential to change their life, so to speak, only they can change it. We all know that. But you're providing something that is of value, that has potential to change. Please know that you're going to get the clients, get the money, get the resources, get the validation, get the something, get the rewards of some sort. It's definitely coming in for you. So you can take what you want from all this, but let's choose to live in our own personal freedom. We may not be able to fight for the freedom of our country, so to speak. Look at the wars. If the wars taught us anything, whatever, but we have personal freedom. We do have freedom of speech, and you're more than welcome. But why not spread cheer and kindness and hope and light? And let's talk about and joke about the fun things. We have freedom in that. So at the end of the day, you're either, as an individual, choosing the freedom to live your life as high vibe and as free and as diplomatic and as easygoing and as non-judgmental and as unconditional and all that as you want, or you can choose the other side. You can choose the latter. It's totally up to you. Yep, we got music for manifesting, so chuck on some tunes. Let's start a little choir, shall we? It was actually funny last night because I was going to put a song up just to shift the dynamic, just to just to raise the vibe a little bit, but a lot of people probably won't open the link in that anyway, but I had a party for one here. So use music for manifesting. Think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. If you are very stressed, it has been proven that that chant that says Om, it's a vibration that does cancel out thoughts. So if you struggle to meditate, sit there for 5 minutes and start at 2 minutes if you have to, just as long as you start. That's all we worry about. Yeah, time to empower yourself. Empower yourself and be that domino that's going to start causing a domino effect. You know, people are going to catch on eventually, and you need to know that you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful, and the only power that you have is over the control of your own life. Where, yeah, look, accept heaven's help. So like I say, we got the higher power card and accept heaven's help. Find your faith, listen to them, pray, understand that what is evolving right now, it's pretty full on, but spirit is stronger than them. So much stronger, and the more who get in alignment with their faith and get in alignment with non-physical, some call them God, Jesus, Allah, you know, whatever you want to call them, but I just call them non-physical. I call them spirit because they're just a mass conscious energy to me. The more people who reach for that are A, going to get their rewards, and B, are going to feel better, are going to get their wellness, they're saying. And you can stop this dis-ease. It's now, just by doing this. Yeah, look at this, time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so the new can come in. If you are struggling right now, you just need to find a new way of doing things for yourself. And you've got to want better. You've got to want to do better for yourself. You've got to remember your purpose is joy. And once again, make a decision. Which side of the fence? Are you going to step over here with us to wellness and spreading love and cheer and kindness and appreciation and gratitude and all that sort of shit? Or are you going to stick in with the masses and fight against something that is what we consider a natural unfolding process anyway and make it worse than what it really has to be? It really is. Have your opinion. You've got the freedom to have your opinion and all that, but you're fighting you're flogging a dead horse if you think you're going to change anyone's opinions. If you're out there, for a quick example on a human level, if you're out there and you believe in the vaccination, kudos, get vaccinated, go about your day. If you don't believe in vaccinations, don't get vaccinated, go about your day. Why has it become such a big fucking deal? Like, seriously, I don't understand it. I really don't. And we shouldn't be judging people. If they want to inoculate themselves and put stuff into their bodies that probably aren't really good for them and whatever your belief is, what's it to you? What's it to you? How's it going to affect your life? You know, how's it going to affect you? Wouldn't you be better off learning how to make beautiful smoothies and taking your kids out into the sunshine and patting some animals and enjoying that sort of stuff rather than telling somebody else that they're wrong or incorrect or whatever for how they choose to live their life? Oh, Jesus, I'm going to go now because I'm going to get on a big bloody rampage. I'm just so passionate about people's well-being, especially your mental health. Life is a choice. You can have anything you set your mind to. Regardless, you can heal from anything. I have so many personal experiences with self-healing that a lot of people probably won't believe me, but it's only because I've done it and I know it. So I believe for it to be true for me, and I've had too much experience with other people I've coached and mentored who have experienced the same thing. They literally thought they couldn't cure an illness and then all of a sudden they don't have it anymore, all that sort of stuff. If you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. So please start believing in yourself. Please start honoring yourself. Stop being a sheep. Keep your opinions to yourself. Make your decision. Make your choice. Leave it there. Go about your day. Go and enjoy your family. Enjoy the activities you like to do that you can do. If you don't know what it is, find something, explore, get curious, use your wisdom, all that sort of stuff. And you have yourself a really good week ahead, won't you? All right, guys, I love you so much. Take care, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.